day when Jimmy was out here. I got to look at it. I'm probably going to do some severe editing to that too, because I was in a pretty bad mood at the time. Yeah. No, sort of. I was a little bit at, yeah, I don't know. I got to check what I said, because I was, you know.
You felt like some way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did. You know what happened.
Yeah. Look at my rails. I got the rails.
What are you doing over here?
My plunger on.
Your plunger's wrong.
I got my tilt thingy.
What, are you waiting for the right plunger to come in from somewhere?
I was gonna use the other one, but I like the black.
No. Put a standard Williams in there.
Standard Williams.
Yeah, you put the flat one in, but polished. It's supposed to be metal.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll give you one. I can make one for you down the shop.
Have any.
I've got 20 of them.
Okay. Yeah, make one.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right.
You got the rails on. You
Tilt pendulum was missing.
Tilt's
I had to do that.
cabinet flipper switches are done.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do the coin door next. Well, the lockdown bar's next. I got it.
All right, I see.
I got it ready. And then I got this done.
Okay. Do you know what this week's video is? Check it out. This week's the video I'm posting today has got the spacewalk. It's a spacewalk again.
Spacewalk.
It's like early days of you working on the spacewalk or spacewalk. Yeah. Ain't it though?
That was funny.
So this is in progress. I got pieces of the Defender that I can steal from what I did the other day.
I got to get that done out of here. I need the room.
I'm assuming that nothing new has happened to the travel time since
done, ready to put in.
what I filmed the other day, and we already did that. But this is what's I guess is interesting flavor of the day is that this thing's close.
Yes.
Talk about it.
Playfield's done. The bottom tray I gotta do. I have a little more.
When you say done, what's that mean?
Mechanical stuff in back is done, and the cosmetics are clean.
Okay, what's the back side of that thing look like?
This?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's pretty simple. It's got it's the motor, stepper of sorts, a swiper motor.
Pull that out. I can't see that.
There's not much to it.
Don't break it, but I know that's why you don't want to pick it up.
There's not much to do with it, but.
Okay. Well, that's kind of neat. Okay, so it's much like the gun. It just slides across those different patches, and that tells the game where the witch is at.
Yeah.
Okay, that's neat.
And it's got a mechanism here with some elaborate gears that actually make this
flip over. It flips around.
Flip over.
It's
kind of neat. It's a shaft with 2 gears, and then this thing does this. Yeah. That's really neat.
Okay, neat.
Just cleaning this is delicate, you know. First you clean it with soap and water and then pledge.
Okay.
And then it brings out the colors. Of course, the mirror's clean and all the other optics in there. And
that back glass is shitty.
Yeah, that one's going to be swapped for the other one. The other one has problems, but
this one's better. Yeah.
It's a little better. So, and then now I've got to do the game tray next.
Okay.
And I'm going to probably use that game tray as a little better shape.
Okay.
What I'd like to do is try to have that at least
let me get past you here. I'm in the bathroom.
Desirable to have somebody want to buy it for saving.
Yeah, well what's happening here, the bigger picture is one of these is getting just a basic refurb job for I don't know, I can't really call him a customer. He's a longtime friend of yours and you owe this deal, and it's happening. He's going to get the best, without going into like nitpicking details, he's going to get the best of the 2 of these put together and working, and we're going to try to have, you know, as complete as possible leftover machine for somebody else to do.
If somebody would come out with a back glass for this, you could actually make it better.
So the second one of these is still for sale, and I don't want to volunteer your time to do it, Ray. We don't have time to add that to the list. You do it.
Yeah, it's a project.
But it'll be 85% completed. We know it's missing the tape deck.
That's right.
And at this point, I guess you found that it has most of everything else.
Yeah, I did the circuit boards that were in it. They're done.
Another stupid ass gun game.
These are the 2 circuit boards.
Okay, you've reflowed the solder on them.
Well, I did capacitors, electric.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was funny? Oh, okay. Yeah, I reflowed the solder.
All right. We've covered all all this shit right here, Ray, we've already covered it all on these gun games. But at any rate, this is what a haunted house looks like to you people out there. And this one over here is going to look the same, probably, other than non-service. I don't know. It's all in there, right? It's going to look the same.
Yeah.
All right. Ray, that's check it out. Do you know what to say now? And it's not the old thing, so don't say that.
Don't say it.
Don't say that.
Don't say it. We'll see you later.
Yes, we'll see. You know, at this point, it's kind of just we'll see you next time.
Yeah, the next episode of
whatever this mess is, because it could be anything. And we thank you so much for your support out there. We love you all, and we'll be in touch. Thanks so much. All right, what kind of battery goes on a 6803 MPU?
It's a 2/3 AA, and the milliamp hours is about 150 milliamp hours.
What's all that mean?
That means that's how long that battery will last at 3.6 volts. Generally, it's 4.2 volts is what comes out of that NiCad. So if you're putting a lesser battery in there, you got to make sure you have the milliamp hours close to that, because it won't keep the memory, it won't keep the game settings very long.
How long will it last?
It'll drain the battery. A week maybe.
Well, that's the warning.
If you're going to put a button, the little button lithium batteries have a very low milliamp hour rating because they're a very small size, and they only put out like 3.16 volts.
About 3.16 volts. Okay.
Yeah, that's a new one. Under a load, they go down to 3 or more less.
3.1415927.
Well, yeah, they go down lower
No,
because
that's
under
fine.
load they don't have the horsepower behind them, you know.
Yeah. No horsepower.
No. So you need
Cool.
You need a large enough battery to retain the memory. Them old pinball boards, they have a pretty good memory draw.
I don't.
You know. So.
Can I leave now?
Can you leave? Yeah.
Bye.
Go on to work.